Hello guys, this weekend it's Everton versus Manchester United at Goodison Park, so let's get into it. Let's cue that intro. Oh no, and welcome back to the Match Day Live, and it's me, Dan, back again. And this weekend, like I said, is Manchester United versus Everton. It is the first game of Saturday. Sorry, it's not the first game of the weekend because there is a game tonight, I do believe. So yeah, it's the first game on Saturday. It's lunchtime kickoff at 12:30. So the team I've gone for it pretty much picks itself. I think I reckon it will be Ronaldo with Fernandes behind, obviously Sancho on the left, Elanga on the right, and then Fred and Matic in midfield because McTominay is now injured. Same with Luke Shaw and Varane. He's out injured as well for this game, so I doubt we'll see them too tomorrow. Whether or not Pogba will start is another question as well, but you know, hey-oh, let's see what happens. So yeah, let's get into it. Let's play match. And let's talk about the last week's result, which was a pathetic 1-1 draw. And it was, it wasn't the best of games, to be honest, was it? I don't think. To be honest, both teams were poor. United only had, I think United had the best chance in the first half. And all I can remember is the Bruno Fernandes chance. I think it was a Leicester mistake in the defence. They passed it to Fred, and then Fred passed it to Bruno Fernandes, who was starting up top as a false nine, and it did not work, to say the least. So yeah, we had Bruno Fernandes up top, and he just didn't really, punish it. Punish their mistake. And in the end, it was just it was a good save from Kasper Schmeichel, but it was a good it was a nice easy save. So yeah, we really missed Ronaldo in the last game because we played pretty much with no attacker up top, and then obviously we brought on Rashford, which I think Rashford should have started. I think instead of Pogba and either Pogba or Fernandes. I reckon he should have started, but it's one of them games where we needed a striker, and obviously Cavani was injured. It was a game that you could have seen. Martial could have started, and personally, I think we should have kept Martial. It's not sent him out on loan for that reason. But let's that's all in the past now. But it was just one of them games where we missed a striker. On to the second half of the game. The second half pretty much started really well. I think both teams, had a talking to at half time. And to be honest, it was mainly like a midfield battle, most of it, until a goal from Leicester City. It was a counter-attack from United. We got stuck, we got tackled on the counter-attack, so we was kind of exposed. It was a really good ball, actually, from the Leicester player, and then Inacho scored the header, which was good as well. David De Gea did get a hand to it, but it wasn't I think it was a really good header, and in the end, we didn't defend it that well. It was a good cross, nonetheless. I won't take it away from Leicester. It was a good cross and it was a good header. And to be honest, I think the way the second half started, I think Leicester City won. Should have. I think they deserved that goal. And then literally, 2 or 3 minutes later, just a long ball from Kasper Schmeichel. I can't remember who won. I think it was Varane who won it, and he passes it to Fred. He puts it on a plate for Fernandes, and he does passes it to Fernandes. Fernandes does have a shot, and in the I can't score. I can't defend them ones. It's really annoying me. Anyway, what was I saying? I can't defend in this game. Yeah, so yeah, it's just Bruno Fernandes had the ball on the edge of the area. He had a shot, and Kasper Schmeichel saved it. But Fred made that run into the box like he normally does, and he scored quite a few of them goals recently. This season. So, he got the rebound, and it was a good goal for Fred. So yeah, a bit poor defending from. Bit poor defending from Leicester City, and then a good bit of a good goal from Fred. So yeah, that was 1-1, and that was pretty much the game, apart from like a header from Fofana, I think it was, who made David De Gea made a really good save. It was a world class save, like a proper world class save, because I thought it was in. I literally thought I was like I turned round and I was like, oh my god. But luckily, it was, it wasn't a goal, and it was a good save. But also, Leicester City also had a goal disallowed, which I think was some people said it was a bit harsh on them, but I think personally it was a foul. It was a foul on Varane, and I think it was a foul from Varane, personally. No, on Varane, sorry, not. Oh really? I can't score them. It was just one of them. It was a definite foul, and Maddison scored, but it was disallowed, obviously. So that was pretty much it for the Leicester game, and it was such a poor game. Leicester, personally, even though United scored, they attacked us for quite a couple minutes after that, and I think maybe they should have. I think they could have easily won that game as well. I should have pressed A. So on this weekend, we do have Everton. Obviously, Everton, it's not going well for them, is it? Although, they play really good at home. Away from home, they are quite poor. But obviously, this weekend, we're at their place, and Everton, it's not looking good for Frank Lampard at Everton, is it? It's just, it looks like Everton looks like it might be going down, because obviously Everton are one of them teams that haven't gone down since the start of the Premier League, and it could be it could be their turn to go down, because if you remember, Aston Villa went down a couple of years ago, didn't they? I think it might be a good thing for Everton if they went down, but I think in the end, whatever happens with Everton, it will be a big loss to the Premier League, obviously, if they do go down. But all the Liverpool fans will, will love it. But Goodison Park is always a good place to go, and obviously, if they're not gonna, be in the Premier League next season, which I highly. Personally, I don't think they will be. I don't think they will go down, but it's not looking good for them. And with this game against United, and anything can happen, especially the way United are playing at the moment. You just don't know which United is going to turn up, and I just hope United do turn up in this game and get a good result. Yeah, I just hope that happens. And fingers crossed that will happen. United will get a good result, but I've got a funny feeling Everton are going to nick it. And who's that on the header? I think that was Pogba on the header. It's like I said, it will be a tough game. It's always a tough game when United go to Everton. Obviously, Van der Beek is there on loan, which it hasn't really worked out for him at Everton, but. Obviously, Everton as well played last weekend, where they lost 2-1 only just to West Ham, and obviously, Everton played in midweek as well, because they've got a couple games in hand. And obviously they lost that. That was a big game actually against Burnley. They only just lost that game against Burnley, but obviously going to Burnley is another question. But obviously, they are back at home this weekend, and both teams are on a bit of a shit type of form at the moment. And I don't know. It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be very interesting this weekend against Everton. So obviously, we've got we've got the manager situation as well, heating up as well this week. It came out yesterday, or no, was it yesterday? Or was it Wednesday? I can't remember if it was Wednesday or yesterday. I think it was yesterday that apparently Ten Hag is really, really close of becoming the next Manchester United manager. And to be honest, I'm not looking forward to it because personally, I could see it all going. I can't see it. I can't see it going right for Ten Hag. Whoever comes in has got a massive job, but you know, it's going to be a very hard job to whoever comes in. And, you know, if Ten Hag does come in and Pickford is unbelievable. Yeah, whoever comes in, you know, we'll have a hard game for. Why can't we score? It will be like a hard job because obviously we've got to do. It's a rebuild. We need a rebuild. Unfortunately, that's offside. Is that not offside? Yeah. We need a rebuild, and we personally, I can't see us doing anything for the next 2 or 3 years. Again, unfortunately, unless like we don't qualify for the Europa League or the Conference League, then it could be a good omen for us not to be in a European competition, but. Well, actually, Europa League might be a good thing for us. I'm not too sure if it will, because obviously we'll be playing Thursdays and Fridays. Obviously, the draw against I'm trying to think who it is. The draw against Leicester didn't really help for our top four, and it's definitely gone now at the top four, and. I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see. Anyway, we finished 1-1. Personally, I can see it being a 1-1 again. To be honest, because depends. It depends if Ronaldo turns up. If Ronaldo turns up and does like a hat trick against Everton, I could see that happening. But I could also see Everton pulling out a victory as well. It's going to be one of them games where both teams want to win and we need to win. But score prediction, I don't know, 1-1, 2-1. 2-1 United, I'm going to go for. So, yeah. Anyway, guys, that is going to be it for today. So, please like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to leave your score prediction below. So, right, guys, I'm going. Bye.